Nazdar ľudia a vítam vás zase po nejakej dobe opäť pri Zaklínačovi trojke Srdce z kameňa. V minulej časti sme získali tú rúžu pre Olgierda, no a pomaly ale isto sa blížime ku koncu tohoto DLCčka, takže už sa stačí len stretnúť s Olgierdovým kumpánom v hospode, čo je tu na. A očividne aby dal vedieť Olgiardovi, že jeho tretie prianie sme splnili. Tak poďme teda za ním. Olgierdom Donald niekde odhento odišiel, lebo musel si zariadiť biznis určitý, alebo jednému týpkovi proste pohoroziť, že takéto niečo sa nemá. Safra.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Wow. A zrazu len to niekto k nám príde a chce nám kúpiť tento drink. Zrazu je niekto milý, ty vole. Na nás. Len tak z ničoho nič.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Joj. Však tá polievka vyzerá ako to isté, čo sme hento, čo nám ponúkali na tej lodi, keď nás zajali.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me, so I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Ježiš. Takéto dvojzmysly, ty vole, tu na.
Also known...
Not what I'm asking.
So you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear.
No, podvodník to není, ale trošku to poupravuje v jeho slovách. Ten kontrakt. Alebo to zahalí v tajnostiach.
You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
No, uvidíme až dokedy zase.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains
iste.
a catch or
Presne o čom som hovoril.
print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Jo, to vtedy hovoril, keď sme sa prvýkrát sa mi zdá, že s ním stretli po tej lodi. Keď nás odtiaľ dostal.
was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Lyžičkové kung fu, ty vole. Keby takýto Matrix shit vyťahol na nás Neo, ty vole, tak... To by mal veľký rešpekt. Tá lyžička nie je.
Old Witcher's trick. I concentrate real hard and I can control time and space.
Starý zaklínačský trik, keď sa sústredíme, tak dokážeme len to ovládať čas. No tak keď sa sústredíme, no tak budeme počuť klimatizáciu.
South of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Jop, no. Našli zrazu toho týpka. Všimli si ho, že má lyžičku v oku.
Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Jo. OK.
Did you see?
Dobre, tak ideme za Shani ešte, aj keď to není povinné, hej. Lebo však why not? Ešte sa Shani rozhodne hento uvidieť chceme. A je to jedna dôležitá vecička, ak chceme mať nejakú špecialitku pre hento, pre ten meeting, čo by tam mal byť v tom chráme.
Shani.
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What?
Huh? No, how come?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
A prečo tak náhlo?
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everett met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went deaf. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
A to prečo ho strážia?
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Dobre, tak budeme za ten profesorom teda.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
To by bolo dobré, tak sme sa tam zadarmo dostali. Jaj, len škoda, že Shani není hento. Romance voľba, ty vole, v tej základnej hre. Proste Shani je až moc na to dobrá, no. Bohužiaľ.
The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and...
A tak asi ani Yennefer není zlá, takže čo si namietame. Aj tedy si je trochu OK, no. Ale tak na tej hlášky, čo len to Yennefer a Geralt v tejto hre to zadrbávajú, tak stále proste to, 3 na nich nemá, no. Bohužiaľ proste. Lebo oni v treťom Zaklínačovi zapracovali viacej na Yennefer a Geraltovi ako na Triss a Geraltovi. Keďže sa z Triss, no, v prvých 2 hrách dobre to poznáme. Za Geralta, hej, vtedy.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow...
Consider
yourself a lucky man.
Taký Skyrim easter egg, ty vole.
You'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno? Hey? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass.
Býval som dobrodruh ako ty, kým som neschytal šíp do kolena.
All right. Well, alone. Which
Jaj.
much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do.
Taktiež Cloud District hláška od Nazima, ty vole, je populárna.
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
No, samozrejme, že prednými dverami nejdeme. Takže musíme sa stretnúť niekde na pôde tej akadémii. A Shani nás tam nejako dostane. Joj, no. Ale už dobrá vec je to, že už konečne sa vrhneme na ďalšie DLCčko. A v podstate toho Zaklínača 3 skončíme. A pôjdem streamovať asi tú jednotku už. Ako... Neviem. Celkom sa na to teším, ale zase... Asi chápete, no. Keď je to takto... porozhazované, nejdeme to porade, tak ako na druhú stranu to je také... no. A to je asi tým, že už som to že už som to niekoľkokrát hral a... Už to asi pre mňa stráca ten touch, aký to malo proste, no. Čo ako je celkom škoda, lebo teraz väčšinu hier, ktoré vidím, tak mám moc nenadky. Okrem teda toho Cyberpunku, čo bola aj tá najmodernejšia hra. A inak to je tak všetko, ja väčšinou proste tie staršie 2016-kové hry alebo tak proste hrávam, ako, hej no. Proste multiplayeráči a všeličo také možno ma moc nenadchne. Len občas, ak sa niečo nájde. O, páni topujú si tu na slabší zelený mutagen, no to sa nás bude hodiť. Ja by som vlastne idiotko mohol nejaké tie vedľajšaky ešte predtým, než sa vrhneme na to DLCčko ďalšie ísť. Lebo som nejaká 37 level a to také moc není. Lebo napríklad v Cyberpunku som sa snažil robiť tento všetky tie questy a bol som maximálny level. Ale už aj na ten Cyberpunk sa ináč nejaké plánujú, že 2023, ak teda hento to zase neposunú, alebo tak by mali prísť ďalšie hento DLCčka. Možno to budú skôr kostumizačné ďalšie. Ak ten leak vôbec bol pravdivý. Ale taktiež by to aj dával zmysel, nemyslím si, že by ako hento. Že by to bol ešte príbehové DLCčko z toho, ale bolo by to ako nice. By som bol celkom zvedavý na to, čo tam dajú. Lebo ako... Basic hra nie je taká zlá, ale tak tá hlavná kampaň, keby ste išli iba tu, no tak je krátka. To proste šup šup splníte. Hlavne keď to speedrunujete, to proste tá hra má sa mi zdá, že alebo ja neviem koľko. Dobre, prebití. Severný vietor na vás, ktorý som dlho nepoužíval, tak si ho možno použijeme teraz. Lebo ja vlastne idiotko nepoužívam tie petardy vôbec. A ja som zabudol, že vôbec existujú tu na. Ale ako Zaklínač 4 oproti dvojke a tej jednotke sa mi páčia, pretože ako zmeditujete sa a lektvary sa vám vrátia, ak máte teda ten alkoholes. A aj tie petardy sa vám doplnia, ak sa nemýlim. Hej, hej. Rozhodne, aj tie. V dvojke a jednotke to proste musíte vyrábať ďalšie. Ako ste, je to viacej realistické, ale tak... Je to proste pain. A ľudo som tu jednotku nehral, tak uvidím, že koľko z toho budem vôbec si pamätať. Pretože tam boli tie markery ako v Dragon Age a v ostatných EA hrách. Že to znamená, že musíte proste zistiť, ako sa na tú lokáciu dostať, kde vás chcú a podľa denníku sa riadiť, že kde, kam máte ísť. To vám proste nedajú marker úplne hento, že tu na tento cieľ máte na to, aby ste precestovali tam. Tam proste musíte na to prísť sami. Hej. Riadiť sa mapkou a tak, hej. A keď už nad tým uvažujem, tak by sme mohli Dragon Age niekedy zahrať, ale tak... Je to taká strategická RPG hra. A ja moc dobrý v ní nie som. Ja vám nebudem klamať, ale fakt, ja som to hral na easy. Hlavne Origins. Ja som to na strednú alebo normálnu nedal. Fou. Dobre to prasklo. Väčšinou keď art používame na drevené dvere a domy, tak toto nič takého to nespôsobí, ale práve teraz to musí. No. Toto určite není náhoda, že sa to tak nalomilo. Niekto zakričal do zrkadla tak, že sa roztrieštilo. Ty kokos, no. Čo ty vole, máš taký ostrý hlas? Že si tu spieval pre Boha? Dobre, nejaké knížky, ktoré aj tak potvorím a kde prečítam. Pretože... Schválne, kto vôbec tento sa na minútu zastaví, aby si prečítal vôbec, čo sa z tých knihách píše, hej? Wow.
Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't whisper or anything. Understand? No, out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
Aký?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O Dimm.
Aha.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah.
No, ja som presne vedel, že to... Že tá nalomená hovadina, keď sa to nalomilo, tak... Určite, keď nám dopovie tu hento... Kým sa bude chystať na tú najdôležitejšiu vec dať, tak... Sa niečo stane. Sa to rozlomí a drbne mu to na hlavu.
Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared
najprv Iris preklína ty O Dimma a teraz on jeho keď ho spatril.
And how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed a coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious trail.
Takže v Nilfgaarde na ňom je to. Nejaké záznamy sú.
In many cultures, under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunt or O Dimm, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims. He thrives on pacts above all else.
No on sa to dá často zistiť, keď s ním kecáš, no. Že trošku nejaké tie detaily vynechá. Alebo ich dopletie, no.
Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These rooms, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once.
Aha. Takže dokonca O Dimm za ním prišiel.
Said he was honored I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me.
No, v tej jednej konverzácii, keď tam keď sa s ním stretnete po tej lodi, alebo tak keď zvolíte jeden z tých dialogov, tak vlastne to jeho nasledujúce slova sú, že proste, takže si ma nehľadal z ďaku. Takže ťa priviezla sem ento. Zvedavosť. A jej fento. On tú emóciu má rád. O Dimm, takže... Lebo najlepšie príbehy sú s nej v jeho slovách. Takže to je tiež jedna informácia o ňom.
Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish.
Ma celkom zaujímavé, kto je tá potulná čarodejnica. A či ju vôbec poznáme.
Olgierd and O Dimm, a meeting at a crossroads. A wish, pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O Dimm delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married.
Aha. Takže vtedy, keď na tej oslave to povedal Vladimirovi, že možno mi niekedy Olgierd niečo zaujímavé povie. Že proste to, že keď si mal vybrať, že kto umrie, buď Iris alebo jeho brat, no tak si zvolil jeho brata, že obetuje, no.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It's worse. Many illnesses are treatable. Play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O Dimm? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O Dimm grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn difference and die by it.
Aj sám to hovoril.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O Dimm at his own game.
Meaning?
O Dimm wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. Sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
No ako sa môžem zbaviť toho znamenia? On na svojej držke takú hovadinu nechce mať.
No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Dobre, tak...
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up.
Niečo sme sa dozvedeli, že sa dá O Dimma nejako poraziť. A určite to... Wow, no, presne. Ja som čakal, že sa niečo takéhoto stane. Ale našťastie nám povedal toho dosť. No. Tak zase mu nedrbilo nič na hlavu a nezabilo ho to, ale tak potkol sa a zlomil si viac, no. Jo, okej, no. Kľúčik a denník tu je. Čo tu ešte máme? Tak, ukáž to. Aha, takže ten kruh mu spôsobuje nočné mory dokonca. No, dobre. Takže asi do šialenstva priviedol len to. Ten kruh. Nebolo to z toho čítania tých svitkov, ale proste ten kruh ho k tomu dohnal. Oslepol len vtedy, keď to lúštil. No dobre, dosť kecov. Tak poďme teda do toho chrámu Lilvany, hej, alebo jak sa to vyslovuje. A poďme to DLCčko skoncovať. No dobre, tak sme pri tom chráme. Pred vstupom do jaskyne som našiel tam telo, ktoré spustil nejaký questík, ty vole, nejakú zakázku. Takže paráda, no.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
No, nevybral som ho.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
No, nechcela už žiť, no, proste.
Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris, what a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though the hot irons pierce my chest.
Wow.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, a je tu.
So glad to see everyone's moved. How do you
Dokonca
feel?
môže chodiť, ty vole.
A little less trouble, lighter in the heart.
O Dimma, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you fulfill 3 wishes,
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Aha.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss,
No.
you cheated.
Nemyslel úplne doslova stáť.
I never cheat.
No dobre, Olgierdovi pomôžeme.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know.
No, to by bola hento možnosť.
On a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. See me do it.
Keby to bolo dostupné a mal si by tú voľbu namiesto tej hádanky, čo teraz bude musieť byť riešená.
But we shall do this.
Tak to by bola paráda. Gwent na život a na smrť.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play.
No,
I shall tell
O
you a
Dimmov
riddle.
svetík tu máme.
Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Dobre, poďme na to.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready?
Jop.
Let's begin.
Táto vecička je na čas. A bude to trochu trvať, než zistíme, čo to je.
You like it? Plenty
Než sa k tomu vôbec dostaneme.
Just remember, you must find me before
Tu na ináč by mal byť niekde ten meč. Strieborný. Len presne neviem, kde sa ho dá nájsť. Takže asi je možné, že... Jo, ešte tu má príšery. Takže asi je možné, že proste ho miniem. Presne nepamätám, kde je. A zároveň toho hrozba časového limitu sa tu na nás koná a taktiež nás pomalujúci tu prevití tu na.
my world, My rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Na prípas, hento. Alebo na prázdnotu.
Elders take fright.
Sa môžeš hento dívať.
Rejoice and spin, cry and I weep.
Ale nemoc dlho, inak začne sa dívať na teba. Ako to príslovie išlo.
Damn it, what are you?
Alebo čo to bolo teda. What the hell?
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
Shani. No iste.
I can't believe you fell for that.
Kiež by. Ale to by bol celkom hento. Fez na nič, keby Shani chytil. Ale už asi polovica času nám ušla z toho. OK, dobre. Tak ten meč asi nenájdeme. Takže bohužiaľ smola. A neviem presne ani kde je. Takže kadíme na ňo a ideme hľadať to riešenie. No, paráda. Ešte mi to ubere skoro celý život. Si predstav, ak by ma to zabilo. Som bol fakt nasratý, proste to je... Fall damage v Zaklínačovi je... najhoršia vec, ktorá kedy existovala. Fall damage je proste Geraltov ultra nepriateľ. No dobre, našťastie viem kde hľadať. No, hen. Fontánka. Dobre, dobre, fajn. Dobre, šupni to tam. Ardiando. No, ty prevít. Bore nejakým chriachľovým jazykom po mne tu nahovorí. A trošku sa podobá na elfa, no. Takže možno ten démon, čo proste je takto prestrojený, tak je elfský. Alebo už nejaký temný elf, neviem. Je to možné celkom, ako podobá sa dosť.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a
nice. Takže nám tá sračka nezostane na ksichte.
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect.
Niečo za niečo.
I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O, tak zatiahol ma do hry nejakej svoj vychcanej.
Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way.
No, tak srdce z kameňa už konečne nemá. Zdá sa ako fajnový týpek, no.
You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything.
No, ale technicky tu na O Dimm tiež vyhral. Pretože Olgierd zase dobre nedopadol tiež.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew.
Jo, ale zase úplne zase ako aj celkom pomohol. Aspoň si uvedomil, že čo len to.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Čo ako, v podstate len to.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This saber's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all.
Takže má celkom šancu len to na nejaký ten redemption.
Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life.
Som celkom zvedavý na čo len to. Čo sa s ním potom to stalo.
Sorry.
No, možno by si to za tú čepel na budúce chytať nemusel. To radšej obiež, kamarát.
And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Well, máme meč Iris. A toto je v podstate koniec tohto datadisku, hoši. A dámy, hej. Takže to na to na dneska típnem. Ak sa vám teda videjko páčilo, nezabudnite zanechať lajkátor. Ak si tu nový, dajte odber a zvončík, aby ste boli upozornení na nové videá a streamy. No a na budúce sa vrhneme na ďalšie DLCčko. Srdce je hento, nie, bože, srdce z kameňa som chcel povedať, ale tak o víne a krvi. Kde sa vyberieme do inej krajinky, hej. Takže už nebudeme tu na v Tamerii. Na čo sa celkom už teším. Tak sa majte.